So first of all, introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Shilpa Kumari. I am from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, and I have done my schooling from Gorakhpur only. And I completed my graduation from Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh in 2016.
Okay, so what you have done between this period of time which you lapse?
Sir, for after 2016, for 1 or 2 year, due to some personal reason, I was not able to prepare any government examination. But after 2018, I started preparing for examinations such as UPSC, mainly targeting for UPSC and CGL, and then this exam, IBACIU. Only 3 exams I have given.
Okay, so what was the experience? What you have gained in appearing different
Sir,
exams?
Sir, not only appearing, I also failed in many examinations. So I think I've learned so many things. And the first thing I think I learned from my failure is that I have to keep trying and work hard even if I fail. Second, I have to remain calm and confident. And and third, I think I am more now emotionally mature and able to handle stressful situation and difficult situation in a better way. So I think these are the main things I learned.
Okay, very nice. So now tell me, what are the threats about with respect to Jammu and Kashmir? What are the recent threats?
Sir, recent threats are number one, the terrorism and militancy. And second number, just recently, the targeted civilian killing, which are happening. And these are three things I think the most security related issue. Also, there was last month, I guess, uh, attack on airbase through the use of drone, which was also terrorist attack. So these type
Okay.
of dynamic situations, security
Okay.
situations.
Okay. So what are the steps taken by the government to suppress the insurgents in India?
Sir, regarding the Northeast insurgency, recently government signed a peace accord with a insurgent group in Kachar district of Assam. And
Okay.
second, connectivity has increased in that area, such as Bogeybill Bridge, which was made. And third, the cooperation of neighboring country for counter-insurgency is needed for countering the northeast insurgency. And regarding the insurgency in and Naxalism in the left-wing extremist area, the cooperation between state police and the central police is required. Also, development in these areas are also required, as these areas are really poor and backward. So I think these are required. Mainly, sir, topography is the reason behind these region for being backward.
Okay.
In Naxalites area, the Operation Greyhound was taken by Andhra Pradesh Police. Special police force was made, which
Okay.
almost wiped out the insurgent Naxalism in that area. But also now the districts under Naxalism is come down drastically, and only the Chhattisgarh area has a large number of insurgents and most number of casualty of officers in that district only. Main reason behind that is the lack of cooperation between state police and the central police force.
Okay, that's good. Now, if we talk about children, what are the which are the major acts in India that protects the privacy of children in India?
Sir, POCSO Act, Prevention of Children from Sexual Offences Act, which was amended recently for protection of children from sexual harassment and sexual misconduct. And in regarding that, Supreme Court also gave the judgment that sexual intent will only come under sexual harassment. Also, there are many fundamental rights for the children, such as right to education. And DPSP also mentioned about their regarding their full development regarding health and education. And our fundamental duty also talks us about caring about our children who are future of this country.
Okay. Do you have heard most of the time lot of activity or lot of conflict in northeastern states, right? So why the conflict occurs between northeastern states? Why? What is the reason?
Sir, the major reason behind the Northeast conflict is because this area contains almost hundreds of ethnic tribal groups. They have their unique custom, their language, their ethnicity, which often leads to tribal conflict and sometimes intertribal conflict, such as Naga Kuki conflict. So this is the major reason.
Okay, that's good. Now, if we talk about major issues with respect to our country, so what do you think? What are our country as a whole is facing with this scenario after the wake of COVID-19? What are the major issues our countrymen uh, facing?
Sir, first is the economic crisis. It has lead to reduce in our GDP and all slowdown of all economic activity. Number two is the rise in crime, whether it is related to women related, such as domestic violence related and cyber related, which CDS our CDS also said that 500% increase in the cyber crime.
Okay.
Also, loss of our hospital infrastructure was enlarged completely due to the COVID pandemic. These are the major negative aspects. Also, the children's education was hampered, and for that it has some major positive aspects also, sir.
Okay. So, what was the positive aspect, if you talk?
So first, the environment was got pollution free. Number two, our revival of our ancient knowledge, such as doing namaste and have washing hands. So these are the some positive aspects of COVID.
Okay. If you talk about in terms of Indian economy, right? So which organization makes policies with respect to Indian economy?
For controlling the economy.
Yeah. What type of
So,
economic policies are made?
so two types of economic policies are made: monetary policy and fiscal policy. Monetary policy is a macroeconomic policy which was done by RBI itself, and it targets inflation, money supply in the economy, and growth and stability of our country. And fiscal policy is related to the government's revenue and expenditure, which are done by tax collection.
Okay. In monetary policy, there are various elements, right? So can you elaborate what are the elements or what categories of elements are there?
Sir, monetary policy has two types of tools: qualitative and quantitative. In quantitative, there are various tools such as open market operations, CRR, SLR, repo rate, reverse repo rate. And in qualitative, there are moral suasion and RBI can direct banks for lowering the interest rate by not by law.
Okay, okay. It was directing and
Direct, yes, sir,
okay.
directive type.
Okay. Now, if we see in terms of cyber crimes, so what was the Pegasus issues in India? Why it was a rise?
Sir, Pegasus was a spyware which was developed by a Israeli company, and which was used for surveillance for the influential, or I would say the famous people of the major countries, and some Indian people were also included in that. And the major reason was it violated the privacy of the people. It was the main issue related to spyware.
Okay. So, what are the basic intention to create any kind of malware or software, these type of software? Why they are created?
Sir, I think for it can be done by enemy country.
Okay.
Also, it can be done for economic destabilization, or in activists were can be targeted, for destabilizing the political situation in the country, such as democracy. India is a democratic country. It can be destabilized. So that's why financial frauds can be done for these type of
Okay.
malware and ransomwares also.
Okay. Do you know about the Great Depression, which when it was started?
Sir, Great Depression was started in 1929 in the United States of America, and the reason behind it was the collapse of stock market.
Okay.